Hello everyone, Quasi here once again and welcome back to my Let's Play of SimCity 4 where we left off. We built this city on rock and roll. Actually no, just a spare plot of land in this game. There wasn't really a demand for anything. I tried making some water, get some richer people to the city, but it didn't really change anything at all. So I guess we could invest in education, but I'd first invest in some more zones, really, even though they're not really going to develop, probably. I want to get the maximum opportunity of people who want to move in to be able to actually move in. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. That's 5, that's good for another graveyard. If I get one. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's see, 1, 2, 3. Let's connect this up to here. Why not make a connection like so? And so connect all the things up until here, I guess. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. No, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Actually, this is 6. That's good. This is let's just split you in half, I guess. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Let's split you in half as well. No, don't like this. One, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, half somewhere between. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. There we go. Now over here, you can connect up, I guess. Actually, you're not 6, are you? Actually, you are. So I don't even need this terrible piece of road here. Also you, also you. Also you and you. You're not 6 though, but you're good enough. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. 2, 3, this should work. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. And there we go. Let's connect you up. Now these final bits here. I guess I might want to make this industry, actually. So I'm not really counting because it doesn't really matter with the industry. It does kind of matter. But it doesn't matter. If you know what I mean. Which you probably don't, because I don't either. Or either. I always say either and neither, but apparently some people say either and neither. I'm not sure if that's like a British and American English thingy. I prefer either and neither, because it's also weird and receive, not wired and receive. Actually, why am I speeding things up? I haven't even zoned it. So yeah, let's pause again and see if this has an effect when I'm done. Might even make things worse, actually. I don't know. If this doesn't work, I guess I'll do a little text cut. For the residentials and the commercials. And I'll invest in schools, I guess. Just zoning stuff. The annoying part about zoning stuff is that it takes quite some time to do everything. The good part is as soon as you're done, you're pretty much done with it. Don't need to do it again. You can do a few little tweaks. But it's not like you need to completely rezone your city. Well, you might have to, because you screwed up, but you don't want to. Neither would I. Zoning is not fun. I mean, well, it's not fun, but it's satisfying. It's fun to see when you've zoned everything, you speed things up, to see everyone build everywhere, see which are the desirable areas, because that's where they develop first. And that's kind of fun, I guess. But the actual zoning, no, that's boring as heck. Why do people even watch this? Like, I've got a question. I believe it was on the first SimCity episode of mine. That's got tons of views that I have no idea where these all are coming from. I'm not complaining about them though. I like it. Like someone asked why I don't speed up the parts where I'm, for example, building roads. And I think if you don't enjoy this, why don't you skip it? I mean, there's like a bar in the bottom of the video that allows you to skim through it and to skip through parts that you enjoy much more. And really, if you don't like watching people build roads in SimCity, why do you even like watching SimCity videos, I guess? I mean, is making roads not really part of building a city? And I mean, what else do I need to show if I skip, like if I speed up the parts where I build roads and I speed up the parts where I zone stuff? I mean, what's left to show? Right, guys, right? But yeah, I definitely don't mind if you skip through the parts you do not enjoy, if you don't watch, like, for example, the first videos and only watch the second videos, because I get more stuff done in the second videos. and the beginning is maybe a bit too boring in your opinion, then sure, then don't watch it. I mean, I do not mind. It's less income for me, but I definitely don't do this for the money. I mean, it's a good thing if you're a Let's Player and you're able to get a partnership and you can get some money from it. It's definitely not going to make you rich. But if you can get it as an extra, then why not? It's another reason for me to continue the getting money because you're a partner thingy. You definitely don't need to be a partner to be a good Let's Player. You also definitely don't need to be a good Let's Player to become a partner, I have learned. Because there are some terrible, terrible Let's Players out there that happen to have partnership, and I have no idea why. But heck, who am I to judge? Oh man, what did I do? No, come on. Speaking about Let's Playing, if you are also a Let's Player, also engage into a save in the meanwhile, if you're also a Let's Player, especially a SimCity 4 Let's Player, then tell me in the comments. I do not mind. I want to check out how others play the game. And the main reason why I started playing SimCity, like let's playing SimCity that is because I think not enough people were doing it. So I decided, heck, I'll do it myself. And here I am. Let's playing SimCity. So what did this tax cut do to our demand? Not really that much it did. Oh, it did something. I saw it moving up and down. Yeah, we're making the same amount of money as we were before the tax cut. I guess we can invest in some schools. Do we have a large elementary school, not a large high school yet, so I'm not going to build a regular one either. Or either. Oh, that's a fine location. Actually, no, it's not. Actually, it kind of is. Let's make something nice here. Basketball court, for example. And a gazebo, because why not? We have no industry at all. I guess should I? I kind of want to lower the taxes and allow dirty industry. But then again, you get this pollution and it's so difficult to get rid of. That's what I'm afraid for. I don't like pollution. Any gifts? Yes. Resort. Hotel. Right there, for example. No, this is terrible. Terrible location, but oh well. We've been built now. Let's make these 2 tennis courts, I guess. Tennis hotel. I do want these zones to develop though, even if it's just for the thumbnail of the video. Did I name my city Natick? It's Natick without the R. Did I really do this? Okay, what's the cheat to change city name? There's a cheat for it. I know there's a cheat to change the mayor name. I'm quite sure there's also one for the city name. Let's speed things up whilst the Steam overlay loads. Also, let's do a save before we do anything, because the Steam overlay sometimes says nope, not gonna happen. Okay, SimCity 4 change city name cheat. Where are you from? Okay, how do I enter cheats again? Is it no. IGN, tell me. How do I enter cheats? Okay, Control X. Oh, advertisements. Control X. Where are you from? Natick. There we go. I don't know why I put the R there. Okay, you can get rid of you. Goodbye, Mr. Hitman. Hitman Absolution. Oh, it's a game I was kind of looking forward to. I've never played a Hitman game, really. I've watched Kevin's Let's Play. Kevin, you might know him from having Target Gaming. Also did a Let's Play of Vice City, and he's doing one of San Andreas. Kind of like him. So yeah, he played Hitman Blood Money, I think it was, the last one. I kind of liked it, so I was kind of thinking of getting Hitman Absolution. But it's out by now, and I still haven't got it. I'm not watching any Let's Plays of it either, because if I get it, I kind of want to figure it out myself and not be spoiled by anything. I've read some reviews though, and apparently it's not as good as the previous ones, but it's still kind of good. From what I've read. It's not my personal opinion at all, because I haven't played it. So if you're thinking, hey, this Quasi guy is quite nice, let's buy him a game, that's one. I think it's on the top of my Steam wishlist. No, it's not. Assassin's Creed 3, but I've already pre-ordered that one, so it shouldn't be. But even if you don't buy games for me, I still love you. I'd love you more if you did. No. You shouldn't do it before I bring back the random games. I've put it on a hold for now, like the same from the other series. Like Civ 5 has been with Randall's Art has been put on a hold because we couldn't play. There were some problems with the Steam servers, and we haven't really found an opportunity yet to record, because we both have a quite busy schedule. Well, especially I do. And then NO, I just stopped doing that because it didn't get as much views as I thought it would, because like that's what I started with, so I suspected quite a few guys that subscribed back in the day for NO almost a year ago, actually more than a year ago by now, are still here and kind of want to watch it. But apparently they are not, because SimCity is now what my channel is about. And I guess SimCity will be my flagship. I'm thinking about, like when so yeah, I can't promise I will continue NO. So yeah, I'm thinking about, next to SimCity, as soon as I get some more free time again, which will probably definitely not be this week, maybe next week, maybe, I'm not promising anything once again. Yeah, this text cut didn't really do tons, neither did the school. So yeah, I think I've been thinking about when I get some more extra time to start playing, let's playing Cities in Motion, because SimCity 5 is going to be a huge disappointment, probably, quite definitely. And SimCities in Motion, no, Cities in Motion 2 is coming out in 2013 as well, the second quarter. And that's something I'm looking forward to, though. Like, Cities in Motion, the first game, it was okay. It wasn't a great strategy game at all, but it was the first game from that studio. And if that was the first game, then I'm very curious what the next game will be. For those of you who don't know, Cities in Motion came out last year. It's a game about public transportation thingies, where you need to make bus lines and tram lines and other kinds of lines. Like subways, you can also make ferries and helicopters. It's kind of a fun game. It's not easy though. You really need to pay attention to tons of stuff, where are people coming from, where do people want to go, which are the busy roads and the busy lines. And you need to make sure there's enough trams for everyone to fit on it. to fit on the line, because if they stay in your station then they get unhappy and they will hate you and you'll get a bad reputation and all that. And I'm not the best at the game really, but I kind of like it. Especially now that I'm thinking about Cities in Motion 2, there's some footage on it on the YouTube, so you can what was I building? Police department. Yeah, there's some footage of it, some actual gameplay footage on it on the YouTube, so you can find it if you just search Cities in Motion 2 or something. Don't look at the trailer though, it doesn't really say anything. Don't bother with it. What's this? What's this thing? I don't know. Don't eat the yellow grass. So yeah, that's something I'm looking forward to. And that's why I kind of want to start it. And something else. I'm thinking about the game, I'm thinking about what I want to say. At the same time, it's quite difficult. So yeah, I'm looking forward to it. It's looking good. It's looking good. Yeah, the game looks really interesting. You get like a better environment. The maps will also be huge, because right now a map in Cities in Motion is just like a city and not much else. And in Cities in Motion 2, it will be more like different cities on a map and like these little towns around it that you can connect. There will also be trains. I like trains, so that's very good news as well. And yeah, it will be more focused on the actual strategy thingy, because I think Cities in Motion was more like a game from the studio that made it, and they said like, this is what we can do. We're like a small studio, and this is what we can do. And if we have more budget, we can make bigger things. And Paradox Entertainment, the guys from Crusader Kings and Europa Universalis and Mount and Blade and all these awesome games, they are publishing. They also published Cities in Motion, I believe, the first game. So I'm also quite sure they will publish the second game, and it's going to be awesome. I definitely will be getting it. That's something I can tell for sure. Because there will be an online mode, so that's also quite good. But they don't have the same thing like SimCity 5. Like, playing online is verplicht. Necessary? No, I can't think of the word. What is it? Anyway, you're always online and all that stuff, and DRM and kind of bullshit. Now, I don't really mind DRM, like, if it's a good game. For example, Ubisoft, they have had, because they promised they won't be doing it anymore, and I'm kind of curious what will happen with Assassin's Creed 3 as soon as it gets released for PC. Actually, this video is coming out on Friday, so it will be released yesterday, I guess. So yeah, I'm kind of curious what happens with that. And yeah, I don't mind if it's a good game, but SimCity 5, in my opinion, won't be a good game. How much more time is on my time? Because I'm pretty much rambling through the episode. It's like 6.5 more minutes, it says. Because nothing's happening. So what I'm gonna do... I'm sorry. Disallow manufacturing and dirty industry. See if that does something. It should do something. Taxes are still high, especially for manufacturing. But it should do something. Yeah, there we go. Manufacturing demand went up. Housing demand went up an awful lot, actually. Hope pollution won't be too bad. Yeah, now people are developing, so that's good. Why does it still say grave need in Natick before I rename the city? It still says all these things. Now the demand is going through the roof. Okay, you can go back to 9. We can go back to 20 because it's not 30, it's all manufacturing that's been built. You can actually go up to 12 because we don't need this much of you. There we go. Now we're talking. Now we're into the whole city business. So I'm gonna go let everything develop. Not we're going to build anything else. So if you decide to stop watching right now, then thank you very much for watching, and I hope you'll be back next time. If you decide to stick with me a bit longer, then thank you, I guess. Why is these little zones? It doesn't make sense, like these little spots that aren't developing. This isn't developing either. And this is much less likely to develop. Actually, look at another statue. I presume Brian is male, so I'm going to give him a male statue. In the corner right there. Oh, looks terrible. Looks terrible. Nope. Give me a little park instead. Where could I build the statue? Right here, maybe? It could work. I guess no, that will look terrible as well because of the curve in the road. Corner will also look kind of terrible. The middle of the industrial sector, yeah, why not? Yeah. They can worship the mayor before they go to work. Any other gifts? Yes, another house of worship. Let's put it next to it. No. Let's put it in this residential area somewhere, obviously. Right there. And the city hall. Oh, we have some trash problems apparently. Only for this time though. Where could I build the city hall? Yeah, right there on the corner. Right? Little service sector here. Like some people say, oh yeah, the hospital is over capacity. That makes sense. Some people say it doesn't make sense to squeeze all your services in one little block like that. Well, I think it does. Now, I don't live in a city. I live in like a rather small municipality. Slash town, if you don't have no idea what a municipality is. And most municipalities just have like the city hall or the town hall and like a little fire station next to it, and the police just is often in the same building. I don't think police in the same building over here where I live. Like they have multiple buildings though, because it's like a regional thingy with different municipalities that have one police zone. I think they have their own building actually, yeah, but the fire station usually is next to the city hall, I'm quite sure. There's still some housing demand, so we could theoretically zone some more. Can we zone some more in 1 minute? A little bit. A little bit then. Let's do 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Now you don't need any ramps over there because you can't get a full set anyway. Continue these avenues. And let's just zone the crap out of this. Maybe we get some medium density, like on the near the water. It might look nice. Let's make sure they have some water, which I don't right now. What's with the yellow lines, really? 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. There they go. Let's see if something happens. Houses, houses, more houses. There's not really demand for any bigger apartments, I guess. Yeah, I like how it turned out. It's like these different neighborhoods. These have more, like these are more. Well, this is all medium wealth. You have some more grass, and these have some more actual houses. I like these different neighborhoods. There's some more rich people. There's a tennis court resort. But let's take one final look at the gifts. A university. Ooh, that's nice. Another cemetery. Told you we were going to build one right there. Okay, the university will be for another time if I ever get back to the city. I don't know which cities I will get back to and when. So let's take a look at the region. And save, obviously. I think it looks nice. I think it looks very nice, actually. I think it looks quite nice. I really need to fix Franktania and make it all low density. Because right now it's a mess. It's a mess. But anyway, this episode is over. So guys, thank you all very much for watching. And I hope we'll be back next time. Cheers.